Okay, so I finished this book this morning. It's Too Late by Colleen Hoover. It is an absolutely amazing book. Definitely different than what I've read personally, at least for a little while. She writes 3 people. You have Sloane, who is classified as your heroine. She's a victim of abuse. I would actually go as far as to say as domestic violence. You have Luke / Carter, who falls in love with her and wants to save her, but doesn't really know how. It's something where she has to save herself. Then you have Asa, and that's how I choose to pronounce it. A-S-A, Asa, who is the controlling and abusive boyfriend, who then becomes fiance, who then turns into God knows what. The enemy. There. The enemy. And basically this whole book goes from, she's with him and she wants out. She knows his lifestyle. She knows what he's doing. She doesn't approve. But she can't think of herself because she's got her brother. And as far as she knows, Asa is paying for his medical care. And she's trapped. And she's looking for a way out / ready to just die. And then along comes Carter, who is an undercover cop, helping to try to bust one of the largest drug dealing rings on campus. And she finds out, and he tries to stay away from her. He tries to do the noble thing and thinks about the case first and everything, but, he really likes Sloane. So he's messing up. He is not cut out for undercover work at all. And he almost dies a few times in here because he can't not save her. He destroys the case, and then after that, his whole goal is to protect her. And in the end, he almost fails. Asa is like a psychotic genius here. And he is obsessed with Sloane. I don't even think that it's love. It's love in his mind, but he's just obsessed. And, I mean, he had a really shitty childhood that he's taken out on everybody, and one way or another, Sloane is his and his alone, and it doesn't matter what she does, what she doesn't do. He will always love her, and she will always belong to him. Like, literally, she is property to him. Took me 3 days to read it, and that's because it had a lot of WTF moments that I just had to take a pause. And I would recommend this book, I swear, to anyone. It's got its fair share of romance, but she had it right when she said it was twisted. It's definitely twisted. And there's a lot of turns in it. So, it's something definitely to absorb while you're reading it. And if you have a good imagination, you're gonna need to stop and pause a couple times for this. It is graphic to a point. Violence, sexual content, of course. But it's definitely need to read this book. It's not your typical romance. It's not your wrapped in a bow happily ever after. Sloane is a victim, but she is determined to survive, and survive she will. So, definitely read Too Late by Colleen Hoover. It's totally recommended. And as always, happy reading.